Hey, Christian21 here. I finally decided how I want to run my Infernity deck, so I decided I might as well do a deck profile and let you guys know. So yeah, let's just get started with the main. Obviously, 3 Archfiend. I'm also going to explain a little bit about it. You guys know that this is a key searcher. Allow you to pull off a lot of your combos and the big Infernity loop that everyone loves and it's so easy to stop. 3 Necromancer. Basically your monster reborn every turn for your Infernity monster. It is very nice to have, but this at 3 is very good because you need it at 3 because people will try to get this off the field as soon as possible. But I do find that it sometimes calls the hand, so you gotta find some outs to it. 2 Avenger, this is your key tuner of the deck. You always want to have him because he allows you to do the loop. Now the way I make this deck is I don't always want the loop. I try to get it off maybe once or twice, do 2 loops to get 2 monsters out, then do something else. But if I can, I'll try to do it 4 times, then do a Drake, do something else. But yeah, 2 Mirage because Mirage is just so good. You need to run 2 Mirage in a build that doesn't have Beetle. Beetle is a good card, but I just didn't use him enough to keep him. So yeah, 2 Mirage, even if you do run Beetle, you would want to run 2 Mirage because it's basically a way to keep the loop going. That's basically it. Now, in my Infernity help video, there's a person, I forget your name, but comment about that you don't need Fable Raven, that didn't need Fable Raven. I go, I think he's a better option than Plague, and he says you don't need Plague either. Well, I think I do because level 2s, a level 2 tuner helps so much if you get stuck with an Archfiend or a Mirage. Because with Archfiend you can go for a level 6 or level 2. If you get stuck with a level 2 tuner and a Necromancer, you can go for a level 5. But the reason why I prefer Infernity Raven over Plague, because the play that you can do with Infernity Necromancer is very nice to be able to top deck Avenger and special summon. But I think this guy's ability to clear the hand is very nice, and then be able to have a big beater after you clear your hand is also very nice. And he can also allow me to go into a level 4 first turn or second turn, depending on if I have a Necromancer or an Avenger out on the field. Also, he opens up so many plays. Because since he's a Fiend tuner, that's the main thing. He's a Fiend tuner. That's why I also prefer him, because he's a Fiend tuner. And a Fiend tuner can help you out so much. And another thing that a lot of people don't really understand is why I run 2 Stygian Street Patrol. The reason I run 2 is because this card is a very key card. And also, I fear DD Crow. DD Crow can stall me out very bad. And also, running 2 of these, I find this somewhat better, although it may slow the deck down a little bit, but I find it overall to be better. Not because it slows the deck down. The deck is still fast. but because I run the extra monster, it'll slow it down a little bit, but not enough to count. That's my point. It doesn't slow it down enough to count. Because a lot of the dead hands I get, I would get, like all the dead hands, are not because of this card. This card helps me more than it hurts me. Having this extra one, and to be able to special summon twice, and have 2 targets for your Dark Grepher and Armageddon Knight, having 2 targets for it that aren't Infernities, that will help you get another summon off. That's my main point. You get another summon. That is why I want the second one. Then Armageddon Knight and Dark Grepher. I know I said that backwards, but whatever. That is basically the monster lineup. It is an 18 monster lineup. I think, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, because I took out the Beatles. So, running 15 monsters in an Infernity is not that bad. A lot of people probably thinking I should run 14, but 15 I think is still good. So, there's the monsters. Spells, let's go with some obvious ones. Launcher, 1 for 1. I only run 1 MST. I main deck 1 MST because I do fear their back row, but not enough to fear like I have faith in my deck that I'll be able to have Infernity barriers when I need them. To only run 1. Book of Moon, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Reinforcement of the Army, Foolish Burial, and Allure of Darkness. Basically a standard. I honestly forgot if I said it or not. Yeah, I don't run Heavy Storm because I run a back heavy deck and that kind of hurts me a little bit. But I will side it if I have to. 2, Chalice. This card, even despite what the Silent Enigma said, this card is very nice for Infernity players because it negates the effect. So main 2 of these instead of maining effect failures can help you a little bit, but not too much, because they can easily MST this and you may be forced to chain it when you don't need it or anything like that. But still, it is a very nice card to have to negate an effect. I think this is a staple for Infernity players now because negating effects is a key part of the game now. So that is the spells. Traps, let's go with base hits. Compulse, everyone should be running this at 1, at least for now. 2 Bottomless, 2 Call, Judgment, Torrential, Starlight Road, 1 Infernity Inferno. I run 1 because I like having the ability to it, but I don't need to. Because this card I tried running this at 3. It was a dead card more than it was a helpful card. So I run it at 1. I also did try running at 2. It was a little bit better, but I still prefer 1. 2 Infernity Break. Obvious card. It's basically a very good card. That's basically all I can say. It's a very good card. Because you basically pay the cost with the cost. And by what I mean by that is, you activate 1, you banish maybe your launcher, then you activate the other one and banish your other break. So you pay the cost with the cost. Then finally, 3 barrier and Proxy because they're expensive, and I really hope they get a reprint as a super or a rare. Mainly reason I say rare is because I would like to have every single last card be a rare for my traps, just because I thought that would be pretty cool to have. So let's just jump right into the side deck real quick. I only have a few. Snowman Eater. Reason I have him over Raikou is because Milling is nice, but he's a level 3, so I can go into a Leviair. Decided to add Mystique just in case I have to, because Shadow Imprisoning Mirror will kill me, also if I face Gravekeepers. Dust Tornado, because the ability to set after I activate it can be a big plus for me. And 2 Effect Failures, because I'm not afraid to run hand traps, but if I don't want to main them because yeah, it's pain. That's why I run the 2 Chalices. Yeah, I'm just uploading a video while I'm doing this. My drawing video, which I planned on having a while back, but didn't. So yeah, let's get the Extra deck. 1 Mistworm, level 9. I can still go into this without Beetle. That's why I have Raven, and also 2 level 4s plus Avenger. 1 Infernity Doom Dragon. Why? Because this card is Beast. This card gets rid of your Raikou problem, your Snowman Eater problem, your Thunder King if they let you summon it. I mean, even if you don't, it's also just an Infernity Synchro, so you can still activate your Infernity barriers with it. 2 Void Ogre. I want to take this down to 1 as soon as I get the rest of my extra deck cards that I want. So yeah, but 2 is okay if I want to go into, or if I need another one later in the game. So it's still a good card. It's broken as hell in this deck. 200 Eyes. Only run 2 because I don't really rely on the loop, and also I only run 2 Mirage, and having 2 Mirage and 200 Eyes works out very nicely. 1 Darkened Dragon and a Proxy Stardust Dragon because I still don't have one. 1 Dark Highlander for my level 7. Main reason is because for level 7 he's a 28, and also if I face a Synchron deck or Inzeptors, he can help against with Inzeptors. If I can't get Darkened Dragon out, he can help a little bit with Inzeptors. 2 Gaia Knights for the Sith, because I'll probably end up taking this down to 1 because I don't have as many Beetles, so I don't go into it as much. But I still have a pretty good use for him because I still have the Raven, but I'm just not too sure if I want to keep him at. I'll probably add in a Capacitor or a Fabled Raven, because not Raven. The level 5 Fabled Synchro that allows you to draw 2 cards if you don't have any cards or draw up to 2 cards. Yeah. 1 Stygium, 1 Dragon Queen. Okay, I'm going to explain a little bit about this. Dragon Queen combo. It is not a combo that you get off very often. Reason why, because there's so many ways to get off of it to make it stop, because you basically go into your Infernity loop, but you finish off with it seeding for level 4 and then getting back one of your level 8s. And if they have anything to stop it, basically they're dead before next turn. The reason why I have this is because if I have to protect a few of my dragons that I have, I want the ability to. They'll have to attack this first, then get over it. Then get over my dragons. That's why I want it. One Maestro, because it's Maestro, pretty good card, pretty good defensive card, and a Proxy Leviair, because I still haven't got one. There's a few changes I'll be making to the extra deck only, and I'll be adding some more cards into the side deck, but that is basically my entire deck. There'll just be small changes in this, and I'll be adding Fiendish Chains, Chain Disappearance. I don't really want to add warnings, but I may if I have to. I'll probably add in another Snowman Eater, but I haven't really decided too much about the side deck, because I like siding, but I don't really like siding too much with this deck, because it can really upset the flow of things. So yeah, this is Crystalline 21. Peace off. Peace off, and say thumbs up for the anime separator. And also thumbs up for my video being at 96% done. It's almost done. Almost done. Alright, so this is Crystalline 21. Peace, 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 peace. And tell me what you guys think of this deck. I don't want to hear criticism. Well, I want to hear some criticism, but be nice about it. Don't be saying this deck is stupid or shit, because that isn't necessary. But one thing I do want to get a comment on is the Fable Raven. Fable Raven overplayed, because getting cards out of the hand is key. And that is one card. This is why I like this card, because I get a discard. I also can increase the level of it to make it to be able to sink for a higher level. That's one reason why I like it, because I can sink for a higher level, and because it's a Fiend tuner. The fact that it's a Fiend makes it 10 times better than Plague. Because, let me show you real quick. Never mind. Oh yeah. This is why. You probably can't see it, but this guy requires one Fiend tuner plus one non-tuner monsters. The fact that this guy is a Fiend, the fact that Fable Raven is a Fiend, makes this guy more playable. That's why I run him. So, this is Crystalline 21. Sorry for extending the video as long as I did, but yeah, peace.